Yeah, this is Black Light on the scene. You know, we've been talking about Elijah and Master Farad Muhammad for the past couple of days and trying to drive a point home. And to sum it all up, is that when Master Farad came to wake the black man up to the knowledge of self, he there was no one talking about too much about ancient knowledge, going back to when the planet was called Moon, when the planet was called Asia, going back to us putting the sun out there. Now, most people think that ancient Kemetic civilization was worshiping the sun, but they wasn't. They wasn't worshiping the sun or the moon or none of the fixed planets. See, the planets are fixed except for the orbit that they spinning in. That's the only movement they have. They can't go outside of that law. And that's a sign for the Creator to let you know that although we can move different from the planets, we could change our minds and move any kind of way we want to. Sideways, up, down, or whatever. Change directions. Whereas these planets are fixed. But we can't go outside the law. We can't go outside the law that we created, if that makes any sense. And the law that we were talking about is a universal mathematical law of motion, cause and effect, and all that, good stuff that we've been talking about, vibrations. They all have their own law to move in. Here we come, made of flesh, blood, matter. Here we come with our electromagnetic being, which has the mind of the universe, all the elements of the universe. Here we come, and here we make sense. We make sense of the expression of ourselves and the universe. If I can make myself more clear, we are the expression of the molecules, the atoms, everything that it is that is in the universe. We can articulate and express that according to the laws that we created. Now, I know that sounds kind of like mumble jumble, but I'm trying to make it clear the best way we can. And the black man was the first one, or the only one, that's been around long enough to create, and is still creating, the heavens, the earth, the universe, and expanding through our mental faculties or capacities. Now, Master Farad was trying to run that on us, tell us that we create, as we go, do for self, because if you let someone else do for you, then they become your God, see. When you got the ability to do for yourself, and everybody else, and the ability to create, because you're the truth. We don't know how long the black man has been in existence, but Master Farad said we was here before the sun, the moon. And he tells us, Elijah, how the sun got out there, how the moon got out there, how different planets got out there. Now, Elijah didn't run all this on us all at one time, because he had to take it slow with us. First of all, he had to convince us that we the gods. And we still not convinced of that, And then he had to show us what Jesus was saying, what Muhammad was saying. They was all saying the same thing. Moses, Muhammad, all the prophets of God. And then he was telling us how the white man is convoluting everything. And the more he mix us up, the longer he could stay in existence and in control of things. So wasn't nobody else talking like that, and they still not talking like that. Some of these youngsters, they trying to, still confusing things by saying black woman was here first and all like that. And it's clear, that that's not the case, how they running it, because they mostly getting their information for some Caucasian. See, we didn't write down everything. We didn't write down everything in books. Stolen Legacy, the book Stolen Legacy will tell you this. And that the Greeks and the Romans, the white people, were learning from us. They still babies in the game. So I'm not going to hold this conversation much longer. There's going to be another part to this, and this is Black Light Out.